Good afternoon, you guys. Well,
Skinny dip there.
Wednesday doesn't bring us many more people. We tried. But we do have a new gentleman that has joined us in the Iowa location. So this is Ben Mitchell. Ben, have you had the opportunity to meet everybody?
I think so, pretty much.
Okay, have you gotten the opportunity to meet Scott Clubb yet?
No, I haven't.
Scott's the chief operating or chief executive officer of the company, president. You've met Ryan, Kevin, Sylvia. Okay, good deal. And Larry. Larry is one of our canvassers.
I'm Lindsay. I don't know if we officially met.
I'm Ben.
Nice to meet you.
So Ben is running the crew right now in Iowa.
Ben is the crew, and
I was just gonna say.
Ben is the crew.
One man band.
So we're working on building that up, but he'll be visiting when he can. So, all right, Kevin, do you have any numbers to report?
slim week. This is our worst week so far, number-wise. Next week's not is looking a lot better, but we're getting there. This week, 4 weatherizations, 3 wall phones. The guys are taking advantage of this, and we've only had 3 guys working full-time today, and 3 worked a half a day. Everybody else is just taking time off.
Okay.
Instead of sweeping floors and what have you. So next week we have got 7 weatherizations so far and 3 wall phones. And there's still, I know we've got a few more to add. Jeremy is putting his schedule together now. Sending Jeff out there again for 3 days this week to catch up from all the issues we had with the wall phone truck. So we're switching those out actually, sending the Kansas rig out, the newer rig. That's what they're getting ready now, so they're going to knock the tar out of it out there next week, right? Absolutely.
Okay. Scott, Ryan, and April, anything to report in your department?
I had another call with Grettinger, Iowa this morning. We've got calls with Nebraska City on Friday at 3 o'clock, and we've got a call at 8 a.m. on Friday with Algona, Iowa. And these are more traditional E2 projects with utility targeting and some utility cost share compliance. So we're moving into the E2 realm. Those are probably the biggest things. Big shout out to everybody who helped put together the proposal. We have a 10-page proposal that's going out, laying out a 400-home project in Algona over the next year. Same thing in Nebraska City and potentially City as well. We'll see. But good. Very good calls.
Okay. Lindsay, anything from customer service?
I think we have 38 scheduled assessments this week. Dwayne is out on medical leave, so we've had to rearrange all his assessments and fit them in. Brian Free will be coming, I think, around Hastings area, maybe some Central City to help us out. So
Okay.
we'll be around here for a while. Yeah.
Tina, what's going on in Tramp?
There's quite a few changes that were pushed out live this weekend, including the Iowa rebate program, which we'll be interested to see once Jeremy starts knocking some of those out. Hopefully we're all set with that. I've sent multiple teams emails regarding what changes are in place. The next thing, I believe, is making sure our operational reports are accurate and the queue management is in line next. Tim says he's ready to go with the next one, so hopefully next week we'll have some more pushes.
And there's a new baseline report. So.
There's an additional graph to the baseline report. I believe we still wanted to make it a little bit bigger and maybe include some numeric values on this side to that graph, but it's there like we had in the old report before. And the same concept, the assessors like to talk about that one. So a lot of comments are, going to contracts, so the customers have those notes always on hand, if not energy reports, and kind of a little bit of everything here and there, it seems like, but keep your suggestions and your comments and all that stuff coming. Because it may be frustrating, it doesn't happen right away, but it eventually will, and in the long run, it runs smooth.
Okay. Larry, you want to speak on behalf of canvassing, how that's going?
Well, surprisingly, we still are pulling in some numbers for Hastings, primarily Hastings, and I guess there's just the two of us on board right now at the moment. I mean, as far as, you know, Al is off on leave right now, Alan. That's Dirk and myself,
And then Jessica Brackett
and Jessica.
in Iowa.
No, yes.
Yep.
Okay. And I just came back from being gone for over a week and a half and got in at 7 o'clock in the morning yesterday and signed. I tried to hit the ground running right away last night. So I pulled off 2, and I pulled off an extra one today. So
Good.
So it's still coming in Hastings, I believe.
And the leave that Al is on is just like
Yeah, just
an extended trip to go back home to Virginia. He's
Right.
still with us,
oh yeah, yeah.
so he'll be back. He
He'll be
just
back. Yeah, he's just gone
took some
some
time off.
Yeah, he's been gone since Christmas. Yeah, so,
Right.
yeah.
I think they're starting to canvass Grand Island next week, is that correct?
I thought that was calls.
Is it call center? Okay. And then I think Dwayne's gonna be canvassing next week.
That's what I understand. He's next week, he's gonna hit the streets, at least a week and a half, maybe 2 before. so.
Gothenburg, Lexington, goes that area.
Okay. Anything from the shop?
Okay.
No? Kevin, anything?
Just, Craig just keeps it rolling. He don't talk much when he stands there, but he's, I see
We
him
all
working
know
on
it's
stuff
not
all the
true
time.
in real
so-
life. Just on the video.
Pretty much, you're right.
Well, we just need to keep a video on all the time then, so then Craig will be quiet.
One thing that is going on out there is we are looking at consolidating the 2 teams into one. Right now it's being called the back trailer. I can't tell you exactly why. Well, I do know why, I'm just not going to tell you. But it doesn't appear that the foam portion is going to fit unless we've got a 60-foot trailer to get all this stuff. So we're looking at the good possibility of dense packing walls and actually keep the foam system separate because we're going to need that for brick houses and stucco houses and special occasions. But we're looking really, really hard into dense packing walls now. That way, not that much of a longer trailer. We have to add some length due to the fact we got to carry more cellulose, but not the big bats and the pumps and the whole 9 yards. So that's in the works.
All right. We've identified a marketing candidate, so we're just kind of working on final processes with that. I think we've identified a chief or a vice president of finance. We're kind of finalizing the things with that. Have not found anyone to replace Jed yet. We've got a couple in the pipeline. Just haven't gone through the full interviewing process with them is all. We're doing good with finding some people for Iowa, so you're not the one van show up there too much longer. And then we're pretty well stacked here as far as positions go. So we're just moving along on that. Anyone have anything else?
I do want to mention, because I'm checking out iPads and iPhones and signing acknowledgements that you are going to take care of it and everything, incidences happen, and currently I'm looking into some kind of insurance to help those situations, but you are responsible, and it's not cheap.
So take care of your stuff.
Take
like I
care of
said.
your stuff.
Don't leave it on the side of the truck and forget it and drive off. Keep it under your arm or
Can't take
your
it back
back
with
pocket.
it anymore.
Anything else?
2 sweet pictures of Ben Mitchell and Dan Wyrick on the bulletin board now.
Sweet.
All right. And right before Ben joined us, he got married. So Lindsay did that with us too. So
Good.
Thank you.
maybe.
Yeah.
You counseling or anything?
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Stop it.
All right, guys. I'll let you know. Hopefully, it'll be nice out next week. Might do it Wednesday afternoon again, but I'll send an email. Thanks.
Thank you very much.